What's going on, Paisanos? V here, come at you guys with another market watch today. Before I begin my market watch, I just want to say, guys, we're hosting a tournament called the Paisano Holiday Classic. It's actually being run by two of my mods. In my Discord, if you guys want to know, my Discord link is down below. It has a ton of prizing, and all you gotta do is donate. And it all goes to a good cause. No kids hungry. I'll put the link below in this video, guys. Please make sure to check it out. It is a phenomenal cause. Normally, around this time, Konami holds an event in which you bring cans to your locals. Unfortunately, with the pandemic, you really can't do that. So, two Paisanos actually decided to go ahead and create this event. I think it's a phenomenal event. It goes to good cause. We're trying to have a $160 goal. Hopefully, we just blast that goal out the way. And I'm going to be streaming it on my Twitch channel. So if you guys are interested in participating in a tournament, that's going to be done via remote duels. Go ahead, like I said, down below, check out the Discord, hop in. There's a ton of information down there. If you have any questions, you can always ask the mods, Jackie and Bosch. Also, once again, guys, here it is right here. It's the website's called Tiltify. You can start doing donations and set it up like that. So that's basically how it's being done that way. And yeah, it's pretty awesome. You know, for anyone that participated in Konami's United We Stand Twitter promotion, you got a phenomenal deal. All you had to do is take a picture. It didn't even have to be a good picture of your remote tool setup, and Konami mailed you out a United We Stand Ultra Rare, Blue Secret Ultra Rare, blue card. The value of these cards currently in the market is roughly around $3,500, and only about, I believe it's like 244 or 234 players receive these. That's right. They had it for the minimum would be 300 people, and only 200 and I think 234, 244 got this card. This is absolutely stunning. I'm not talking about Gold Series today. It gets me annoyed, gets me angry. I just want to talk about all these other great cards, and United We Stand is one of these great cards. I mean, to be honest with you, Paisanos, I really think that if you didn't get involved in this promotion, well, you might want to keep an eye out for any other future promotion. I'll mention on the channel when it happens, but keep an eye out for it. Also, if you are interested in any of that stuff, once again, make sure to hit the subscribe button, like button, share this video, and comment down below. Comment question of the day. Well, with all these events happening, with the Konami holding two events, one this month, one next month, with the Paisano event happening, once again, the Paisano Holiday Classic charity event happening, there's a lot of Yu-Gi-Oh happening, well, all the time. I mean, you got OTSs running remote duels literally every single day. Remote duels, and it's amazing to see. We're starting to see a lot of people starting to get the remote duel setup going, a lot of people with a lot of questions, and my common question today to all you guys out there is, have you started remote duels? And I want to know, if no, why? What's holding you back? Honestly, I mean, realistically, let me know in the comment section down below. What are you worried about? Will you have any questions? Comment it down below. I think remote duels is the best thing to happen in this game out of this horrible situation we are all in right now. And I think with remote duels, we're going to see it even once Yu-Gi-Oh! Players return to locals. We'll still see remote duels. The only question is, what's going to happen with that? Is Konami going to add more events for that as well? Are we going to see remote duels capping, like some of them are starting to cap right now because they just can't fit that many plays in? I really don't know the future of remote duels, but I do know it's not going anywhere. It's going to be here to stay. So I would love to know what you guys think in the comments down below about that. Personally speaking, I love it. You guys know that. When it first came out, I was the opposite. I hated it, and now I'm for it. I'm a huge fan of it. I think it's a great way to not only practice Yu-Gi-Oh, practice the meta, playtest through decks, get prize support, meaning OTS prizes, and also support card shops, which I'm a big advocate for. So I really am a big fan of all this, and hopefully you guys are as well. Chaos Emperor the Dragon Armageddon is going down in value. Remember this card was like stable, roughly around like $25, $26? Well, it's not anymore. Chaos Emperor the Dragon Armageddon with a $19 market price is roughly around $18. $18 for a card, well, that's doing nothing right now. But it is one of the hardest to get cards out of Battle Legends Armageddon. Why is that? Well, because this card is really good with the Dragon Link combo that ran the Thunder Dragon engine in it. That's what made this card so good. Well, ban's coming up in about, I don't know, about a month. And in a month, there's a chance Colossus will come off that ban list. If it does, yes, Dragons might be hit maybe with a hit to LP, maybe. But realistically, this card can still help Dragons play through a lot of things. And I think it's a phenomenal card, and if you don't have yours already, you might want to consider picking it up, because I think this is the lowest it's going to be getting. I don't think it's going to go under $18 anytime soon. Maybe it could make a reprint, maybe that might happen, or maybe, you know, once again, Thunder Dragon Colossus doesn't come off the ban list, and this card just stays here. But I do think eventually, inevitably, this card is going to see play. The only question is when at this point. Then we have Animador Arkansas, secret rare, eternity code, $38 market price, and it's barely holding on to $37. Well, $38 with shipping, to be honest with you. What's happening to this card? This card is roughly around $50, right? Well, what's happening is very obvious. Animador Arkansas and dinosaurs in general is still a very good deck. In fact, I think it's a tier 1 deck. When the meta first turned around, I said dinosaurs would team up in 5. No. This is a tier 1 deck. Well, why is this card going down in value still? Because dino players aren't dumb. I mean, they play dinos, but they're not dumb. They know Animador Arkansas is going to be going down in value. They know their time is up. Well, what's a good indicator? Well, Maximum Go reprinting a miscellaneous source, a card in which every Yu-Gi-Oh player hates and every dino player knows is broken. That's the big indicator. And I feel like a lot of people kind of like maybe overtook that, but not dino players. They didn't overtake nothing. They know exactly that they're gonna get hit in the ban list. They know exactly holding $50 Animador Arkansas is not really smart. They know this already, okay? So what are they doing? Well, they're selling the Animador Arkansas, of course, and this is why this card's going down in value. It's either continue to be going down in value. It's not gonna turn around and spike back up. It's just only going to sink lower in value. What is holding good value, and I don't know why, is Fusion Deployment. And seriously, let me know in the comment section of this video why this card's holding any bit of value. Fusion Deployment, ultra rare, out of eternity code, $8 market price. It's roughly around $8, almost near $9 for Fusion Deployment. Once again, please, I don't know why this is worth anything. I kind of caught me off guard by when I first saw this card price, but let me know what you guys think in the comment section down below why this card's holding value. Why it's holding value, okay? Not just like hype, but like really, why it's holding value. Mutants are dirt cheap. This just recently came out in Phantom Rage, and this entire deck core is a joke for value. Now, I personally think Mutants definitely have some potential in the market as far as going back up in value. This is the debut set of Mutants, by the way, spelled wrong by Konami well, everyone else's standards of Konami standards. But the highest card, Mutant Ultimates out of Phantom Rage, is $3.50. $3.50. The O2 Ultra is roughly around $1, as well as Mutant Evolution Lab, which is also roughly around $1. Well, why are Mutants so, well, cheap? Well, for the most part, they're almost a good deck. And what I mean by that is, I mean, they need only a little bit more support to make them more realistic as a deck. Now, here's the thing. Konami has a history of releasing us a chunk of one deck core, then waiting until the next core set, and then more for support. And then maybe some more support after that, and after that, and after that. Could that happen with both Mutants and other deck cores in Phantom Rage, like Virtual World? Yeah, absolutely. In fact, I'm kind of banking on that's really realistically what's happening. Now, I don't know what you guys are doing as far as deck cores, and I always tell you to go buy the Legacy deck cores because I think they have the highest potential to increase in value, despite the fact that they barely go up because people barely look at them. But when they do go up, they hit some pretty dumb numbers. I will say, looking at Mutants, spelled with a Y, it's just, yeah, no, this is a great deck core to buy. I recently bought my entire deck core last night. I forgot how much it cost me because I bought a bunch of other stuff, but it was really, really inexpensive. Even if you don't think this deck's gonna do anything, for the current price point of what it's standing at, it's insane not to go, well, we got, I mean, it's not that much money, we got to lose at this point. I really think a lot of people out there watching this video need to look at Mutants. They need to look at Virtual World. These are two great deck cores that are almost broken. They're not there yet, but they are almost broken. And that's something that is big for a debut set, to have a deck cores that are almost broken, that are this cheap. We haven't seen this in a very long while, Paisano, so I don't think we will. Listen, I'll tell you right now, if you guys are looking to buy anything on TCG Player, click in the description down below, use my TCG promo code, and let's keep going with this marker watch. Up next, guys, we have Maximum Gold. Yeah, I lied! Of course I'm going to talk about it! I hate Maximum Gold! Listen, besides the fact that me crapping on the set again and again and again, I just want to add one more thing. Looking at a box of Maximum Gold, it's roughly around $25. Looking at the most expensive card Maximum Gold, it's roughly around $21. then 13, and then Blue Eyes, which is $10. I will say though, the value of Maximum Gold is cards like Blue Eyes White Dragon, Dark Magician, Real Eyes Black Dragon. These I think are going to be very valuable in the future. Looking at Maximum Gold right now, Elder Gold Lord yesterday was $18, today is $13. Someone asked me yesterday on my Twitch channel, and by the way, once again, description down below, check out my Twitch channel. What's going to happen to the values of cards like Elder Gold Lord? Would it continue to go down in value? The answer? Yes. Now, if you're looking to get Elder Gold Lord, this is great news for you because you can get the gold version of this card for really cheap. In fact, as time goes on, especially this weekend, this card's gonna go down even more so. Today, this card's gonna be tanking, let alone what's gonna happen tomorrow. Looking at Infinite Permanents, I actually don't know what's gonna happen to this card price. It's really hard to take Infinite Permanents because everyone that pulls this wants to, for the most part, hold this card. And I don't blame them. I mean, look at the past 2 Infinite Permanents, the ones at a Dual Power and Dual Overload. When they first came out, they were dirt cheap. What happened? Well, they went up in value, almost double in most cases. But looking at Infinite Permanents right now being 21, the question is, do you hold this card? And it's really weird because it's almost like holding a stick of dynamite, but you don't know it's lit. Because I feel like Konami making Infinite Permanents and back some gold, well, if they didn't make any reprints for a while, this would definitely hit $40. No doubt in my mind, that's going to hit $40. But it's Konami. Some might call them money, and there's a good chance Infinite Permanents is getting reprints, super rare reprints, common reprints, ultimate rare reprints probably, maybe alternate art reprints that have value. We don't know. And if Infinite Permanents gets a reprint in any version, specifically a common and super rare, the value of the good will tank furthermore. And I think this is what's going to happen with this card. I do think that even though it's a great card and it's been high money for a while, short printed but not short printed, wink wink, I do think Infinite Permanents at a Maximum Gold will be going down in value with the release of more and more reprints of this card. Konami knows at this point, hopefully at this point, being the fact that card came out like Flames of Destruction, they know that this is a good card. So what are they going to do? Well, they're going to reprint it to oblivion. They'll push bad product by reprinting good cards in it. They've done this before, why stop now? But looking at the rest of the other cards in the set, I mean, once again, I keep saying it, and I feel like a broken record. Maximum Gold is just bad for sealed value, great for singles. I highly recommend if you guys are looking to get this set, no big deal, seriously. But going into it on the singles market, it's always those people with the, and by the way, I'm one of those people I'm about to mention, but with gambler's fallacy, that will buy like a display or a case or a box of Maximum Gold. And I don't blame you. Hey, if you can spend $25 on a box, you can pull a $21 Infinite Permanents. And if you pull, well, everything on the top row, you basically equaled out your money. Not really, but you basically did. And that's the kind of game of fallacy, and the reason why a lot of Yu-Gi-Oh players are still going to be buying sealed Maximum Gold. I personally don't like it, but I totally get it and understand it. And not only do I understand it, I got some of this sealed yesterday, and I streamed myself opening this product and talking about it. So I totally get it. But once again, like I said, guys, I think the best market for for Infinite Permanents, for Maximum Gold, is gonna be in the singles market. That's where you're gonna see the most amount of bang for your dollar. And if you're looking to save money already by looking at the Maximum Gold, why not save more money? Unless you have gamer's fallacy. In that case, good luck with your pulls. I blessed them. Up next, guys, looking at Secret Slayer. So once again, we know Elder Gold Lord is kind of going down in value. But not really. Elden Gold Lord right now, looking at it on the market, is roughly around $60. Now, once again, that's a far cry from its previous $120 price point, but it's still $60. And then you turn around to Elixir of the Black Awakening, meaning $18. You're gonna need that card. Curse Ellen, oh yeah, you're gonna need that card. That bad boy is $7. Yeah, you're gonna need those cards. And this is the market, once again, readjusting itself. Whenever you have a deck core, it's very expensive, and one of the cards get reprinted, the market readjusts itself. We talked about this the other day with, like, Madolches. And today, not only we talk about with Eldic, but with Dragon Maid. Kitchen Dragon Maid, the old school waifu taxes card used to be averaging roughly around $60 a copy. With a $45 market price, it's roughly around, well, $36 to $37. For Kitchen Dragon Maid. And this is a great opportunity for everybody out there. Listen, yes, it's in Maximum Gold, shiny gold .go reprint set. Yes, it's in there. It's almost in there. It's like $2 to $3, if that. But if you want to buy the original print that might have a chance of going higher in value, you're going to look towards the Kitchen Dragon Maid at a Mystic Fighter, super rare. Once again, this card's price is almost being slashed in half, and the market price can't keep up with the actual adjusted price point of the card. Why is that? Because it's tanking that much. Keep an eye on this card. We also have Dragon Maid Hospitality, also out of Mystic Fighters. That's sold out. Now, it could be sold out because everybody that finally has access to Dragon Maids needs this card, so they have to go and buy it. Being the fact that only copy of the card is a Mystic Fires, and it didn't get a reprint, that's what you need. Excuse me. That's what you need. Now, this card is also a card that, well, is used in like Dragon Links, kinda, but you haven't seen him play in a long while. But technically using Dragon Links. Realistically, this is Yu-Gi-Oh players that are really excited to play Dragon Maids, being the fact that they finally got a bunch of reprints. They get really excited because everything got cheap. Turn around, look at Dragon Maid Hospitality, and it's sold out. Have fun paying those scalp prices, because that's exactly what you're going to be doing. Then we have Magician's Souls. Now, once again, I said with the release of Maximum Gold, the value isn't what you're looking at. The value is not what's not been reprinted, but is needed for those decks to function properly. One of those cards, Magician's Souls. At a legendary duelist magical hero, $85 market price. The value of the card is roughly around $78 to $80 for Magician's Souls. Well, why is that? Why is it kind of not really spiking up high in value? Well, one might say the fact that Yu-Gi-Oh players was waiting for the next ban list, which would make a lot of sense, to be honest with you. In fact, that might be the reason why this card might not spike. I do think after the ban list is a good time. Maybe even right now is a good time, to be honest with you. You have two good opportunities. I really don't know which is the better time. Number two, there's a chance this card's gonna get a reprint. Legendary Duelist Magical Hero has been out for a while, and hopefully if we see a reprint of this card, what's gonna happen is the value will obviously go down, especially being the fact that the card came out as an ultra rare. What happens though? Should we go and buy it or not? I don't know. But what I do know, if you're looking to play Ellic, one of the best cards you can use is definitely Magician's Souls. It's a phenomenal card in the deck. Then we have Appaloosa Bow the Gods. Now this is one of these kind of reprints that never really went back up in value. Secret Rare Original Print Appaloosa Bow the Gods Rising Rampage, $23 market price. With the unlimited roughly around 20 bucks, which is not bad. The first version of Appaloosa, that's around $26. And to be honest with you, the reason why this card hasn't got up in value, despite the fact that, once again, yes, it had a bunch of reprints, the realistic reason why this card hasn't really went up in value, because not a lot of the meta decks are using this card right now. In a mid-range format, this card is God. I mean, let's be honest, that's not hold no bards. Literally, Appaloosa Bow the Goddess is insanely good in mid-range format. Think about the last time it was being used all over the place. We weren't in a heavy combo format. Yes, there were heavy combo decks around, but they weren't as good as they are now. They weren't as broken as they are now. What we are in right now is a combo format that is transitioning from, in my opinion, to a mid-range format. And if that was to be the situation, Appaloosa would be good again. A $26 Secret Rare Appaloosa is a phenomenal price point if you want to get a good high-rarity version of the card. Are there other versions? Oh, of course there are. Konami made the Ultra Rare Appaloosa out of 2020 Megatons. You have the Alternate Art Appaloosa that recently came out in Maximum Gold. And then you have the expensive Appaloosa in Starlight Rare. But we won't talk about that. Looking at the other versions of this card, I do think Appaloosa is a great card for you to go in and grab. If you have this card already, great. If you're looking at a sales card, wait. Because I do think Appaloosa the Bow the Gods is a phenomenal card that's going to go up higher in value after the next ban list. Maybe even the bans after that. The minute we're locked into a mid-range format, and you know it, this card is absolutely insane. Are there ways to stop it? Of course. You have Infinite Permanence, Forbidden Droplet, which is a card you should be getting right now. Yes, there are definitely ways to stop Appaloosa the Bow the Gods. Absolutely, 100%, no question about it. But, with that said, this card in mid-range format is absolutely broken. If one doesn't have those two cards, they have to literally just offer up cards to the Appaloosa God and Goddess. Okay. And then, you know, give resources away for one card. Seriously, this is a card a lot of Yu-Gi-Oh players are kind of forgetting about, but they're going to be reminded the minute we enter a mid-range format. Then King Ryo is a horrible ultimate rare. And I'm not saying that because the card with a $79 market price is, I mean, 95, and it quickly goes to almost there 120, relatively quick with a couple of sales. No, I'm not saying it because of that. I'm saying it because I hate this ultimate rare. And you can almost see in the picture on TCG Player of the middle. See that middle thing right there? This is one of those ultimate rares that have a really crappy middle. And if you have anybody or know anybody that has ultimate rare Thunder King Ryos, ultimate rare Solemn, let's see, Ultimate Rare Solemn Warnings, Solemn Judge, not Solemn Judgment, Ultimate Rare Solemn Warnings, Ultimate Rare Thunder King Ryo, Dark Arm Dragon. I feel like there was another one I'm missing. I was thinking about before I made this video. But if you know anybody or you personally have these cards, take them out and look at them. Their middles are trash. But once again, if it's hard to find for me, if it's hard for you to find for you, I want ×3. Well, in this case, it's hard to find for me. I mean, I sold these a long time ago, and now it's hard for me to find these. But I'm okay with sticking my secret rares. They'll last longer. But I will say, Ultimate Rare Thunder King Ryo with a lot of money. It's hard to get, and be the fact that it's hard to get, it's One thing, go back to it being worth a lot of money. Just like Masterpiece, the true trick of slaying this card's banned, but still going up in value. That card. The card holding a $12 market price, well, the Unlimiteds are roughly around $12. If you want a first edition Masterpiece, you're looking to pay around $16 for a banned card. Why is that? You know, if you a couple of years ago, I'll even say as soon as 3 years ago, Yu-Gi-Oh! Players weren't really looking at the banned market. They didn't care about the banned market. Those cards are banned. Why would I care? Said majority of the Yu-Gi-Oh! Player base. A lot of value in the cards that are banned. Well, they were kind of a joke. Very few cards actually held good value. A majority of them, not much so. Well, what happened? With Konami unlocking cards that are banned into the limited, semi-limited, the 3 even, in cases of cards like Solemn Judgment and Super Polymerization, Yu-Gi-Oh! Players realize those banned cards might come home one day. And if it does, you don't want to be the guy, day of the ban list, seeing the banned card, and going, oh my god, that makes it that good, I need to buy it. Turn around to buy it, only to pay crazy, astronomically high hype prices. So what did the player base do? Well, we do what we always do whenever there's something we don't really understand or are trying to understand. We throw money at it. We just go, money, fix my problems. And there's a lot of cards that are on the ban list and that, well, are coming off the ban list. We know this already. Masterpiece could have come off the ban list. That's the overall question. Yes, I do think this card can come off the ban list. And unlike a lot of cards that are currently banned, that will need certain criteria, certain specifications, certain erratas to come off, Masterpiece could come off the next ban list. Will it really do anything? No, not really. Don't get me wrong, I think a lot of Yu-Gi-Oh! Players out there will go, V, that's crazy. This card could be unaffected by monster spell or trap. Sure. We have that already. Like, we have that already for a lot of cards in the game right now. The fact that Masterpiece coming off the ban list to 1, what would it do? Not much. In fact, knowing Konami, if I had to only guess, they would probably hit True Jekyll cards. Give us Masterpiece to 1. To 1! Yu-Gi-Oh! Players will go crazy about it. And then it more than likely won't do anything besides maybe top OTS locals. And even that's a huge stretch. So yeah, this card can't come off the ban list. Well, the question is in the market, what would happen to this card if it was to come off the ban list? Obviously, I just mentioned it. It's going to go up high in value. Why would it go high in value? Because do you have yours? Majority of players will say no to that answer. Well, question. They'll answer it with a no. But some players, especially players watching this video, they're probably smiling and nodding right now. And that's what, you know, the Mark Watchers are really about. Trying to give you guys a heads up on what's going on. Listen, Zodiac Thoroughbred didn't get a reprint. Yay! Says nobody. Says the person who got the Chakanines who were like, thank God. Woo! Got my Chakanines. Dryden's in there? Woo! Okay, it's a 1-up. Whatever. Got a bunch of great cards for Zodiac. Maybe even got Azus. Maybe even got Alpha. Maybe even got all those cards. And the 10-9 goes, I need 3 Thoroughblade. How much are those bad boys? The market's gonna get you disappointed. Because Thoroughblade at a Raging Tempest with $11 market price, unlimited versions, and first edition versions are anywhere between $12 to $13 a copy. Each one. Hey, don't worry about it. You can always get the 2017 Megaton versions. That's not bad. $11 market price. It's only roughly around $12. Hey, I don't think it's gonna go any higher. I mean, there's a 181 copy wall of the card at $12, but it's $12. 36 plus taxes and shipping. Zeus is still technically cheap. This card, though, is the exception to the rule. I will say, though, if anyone would be upset about this, at least you're not that guy who went in and bought Chakanine at hype. Zodiac Chakanine at hype for Maximum Crisis. I mean, the market price still shows to be roughly around $19. You need 2 of this card. You can't skimp out. Looking at it right now, it's roughly around $13. So in case you do want to buy original print Zodiac Chakanine, $13. It's going down more, by the way. Every single day. Well, I wouldn't say every single day. At least once every couple of days, I look at Ultimate Rare Globo coming out of Star Strike Blast. $52 market price. The card right now is roughly around $47. Can this come off the ban list? And maybe we'll do more of a ban list review video as time goes on, but can this come off the ban list? Yeah, of course it can. I mean, think about it. We have Crystal and Needle Fiber in the game right now. Get rid of that card. Give us Globo. Because I think that would be a really good trade. By being a really good trade, it would equalize the current crazy meta we're in right now, in which what deck you play and how it's abusing Needle Fiber is the first question majority of Yu-Gi-Oh! Players are asking. Looking at Global Ultimate Rare, I do think this card has the potential to come off the ban list. This card is a lot of money. There's definitely other versions of it, and I really like the Ultimate Rare a lot. I think it's beautiful. Right now, nobody's looking at it, nobody's caring about it, and hopefully as time goes on, that continues to be more on the market. Because I definitely want one of these cards. These cards are amazing. These cards, that are like this have potential to go crazy high in value. Any cards that's loved, like cards like Lobo, which are in like the Breed plan, which YGO players will love to see again. You know, old cards, old decor cards have the potential to rise in value. We know this already. I mean, look at Cyber Dragon, Ultimate Rare Cybernetic Revolution, $600 market price, well, $639. The value of the card's roughly around $600 right now here on TCG Player. $600. You need 3 of them, you say? Sure. $1,800, please, for Ultimate Rare Cyber Dragons. Listen, if you want the best of the best, highest rarity decor that you love, well, if you're coming in the game now, you're probably going to be paying a ton of money for these cards. Because YGO players are running in and clearing the market, and they're not going to be slowing down anytime soon. Once again, I really want to emphasize, this is going to be no stimulus check, irresponsible YGO players, or maybe YGO players that have all their bills paid off. Get the stimulus check. They're going to go in and buy this. And then what's right around the corner? Tax season! Tax season is a great time for YGO players to spend money unwarranted on YGO cards when they realistically should be paying off things like student loan debt, car payments, what have you. And hey, I'm no one's dad. I'm not your dad. You can do whatever you want. That's my opinion on it. I will say, though, whenever I get my tax money in, I like to spend a little bit of money on YGO cards myself. I get it. It is a good feeling. Will I be buying Cyber Dragon Ultimate Rares? Probably not. But I will say YGO players are going to be running in and clearing the market. Cards like in deck cores that are really hard to find are going to be the first victims to fall to the YGO player hypes. They'll turn around looking Ghost Rares. They'll turn around looking Starlight Rares. They're not going to be done. New collector rares coming out, you say? Sure, we'll grab all those. Spike the values really high. Well, that's what's going to happen with the market. And we really got to focus on what's going to be up still and what's going to slowly go down in the market. It's very important to note, because you don't want people buying into hype when the card's at $2,000, $3,000, or a deck core card, or a set of cards that like Cyber Dragons being almost near $2,000. You don't want people to buy into that hype if the price is only going to be taken back down to $1,000. That's why I say it's really important to hit the subscribe button, like button, share this video, hit the notification, let everybody know what's going on. Next up is Power Filter, only printing Appaloosa Genesis. Let's have a conversation about this card. Power Filter is roughly around 52 cents on the market. If you want the unlimited versions, that's roughly around 25 cents realistically. You want first edition versions? Well, they're 31 cents, 78 cents shipping, but you get what I'm saying. The card's roughly around $1. The card, it's a continuous spell, and it says neither player may special monsters with 1,000 attack or less. So my question to you right now, Paisanos, is Power Filter a great card? I don't know. I mean, it's not bad. It's definitely good at hurting Zodiacs, and I kind of like that. Definitely good at hurting a lot of decks, and I kind of like that. But it realistically, real talk, is it a good card? I'll leave it up to you guys in the comment section down below. Let me know what you think. I think it's a great card. I already went in and got my playset. That's all I really wanted, first edition copies. But let me know what you think. And if it's not, please let me know why. I really would love to know what you guys think in the comment section down below this video. Anyway, Paisanos, I really appreciate you guys watching my videos. Your boy V, and you Paisanos, you boys all have a great day.